Welcome to the debate. For years, the rivalry between the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky was, all about what happened on the hardwood. But this offseason, the real fight, the biggest battle, it's not happening on the court. It's a full-blown boardroom war.
Absolutely. The heat has completely shifted from the players to the front offices. We're watching the Sky actively try to dismantle their biggest rival right before our eyes.
And that brings us to the central question here. Does the Chicago Sky's aggressive pursuit of the Fever's key bench players show a sophisticated and necessary strategy, or does it just signal a total failure in their own planning? I'm firmly in the camp that this is a masterful power move, the highest form of competitive respect.
See, I just don't buy that. To me, this looks a lot less like respect and a lot more like pure panic. It's a desperate reaction, and I think it's a clear sign of fear after the Stephanie White hire.
Okay, so let's ground this in what's actually happening. After Stephanie White comes in and, immediately injects his tactical genius and a winning culture into Indy, the Sky clearly saw an existential threat. White's system is built on depth. Her high-octane offense needs 3, maybe 4 fresh, reliable players off the bench. So what do? They start making these, back-channel calls to Fever free agents. It's a calculated move designed to kneecap that depth. The pitch is simple. Get more minutes and help us take down the giant we helped create. That's not panic, that's strategic focus.
I see why you'd frame it that way, but I just come at it from a completely different angle. The Sky were outmaneuvered strategically. Their front office couldn't replicate or even counter the culture that White brought to Indy, so they had to resort to poaching. This move just screams desperation from management. It proves they can't build their own winning foundation from scratch, so instead they're just trying to tear down their rivals. They aren't trusting their own scouting or development.
But my sources are explicitly saying this is intended as a sign of respect. It's an acknowledgement that the Fever's second unit is uniquely dangerous. Look, you don't try to dismantle a team and risk your own cap flexibility and chemistry in the process unless you are genuinely afraid of what they can do right now. This move just validates the Fever's new status as a major threat in the WNBA.
Okay, that's an interesting point, but let me ask you this. Aren't fear and respect functionally identical when the action itself is a result of strategic paralysis? The Sky are aggressively targeting proven players from their rival instead of, developing their own young talent. That confirms their leadership has no faith in their ability to compete head-to-head. They're spending assets to create a problem for the Fever instead of solving their own internal problems.
Okay, but let's talk about what this actually means on the court. The commentary from around the league is unanimous. Bench depth has never been more critical. If the Sky can successfully poach even one versatile wing from them, they severely damage Indiana's ability to maintain that high pace for a full 40 minutes. It creates a quantifiable advantage by weakening their main rival. That makes it a sound, if aggressive, investment. This isn't just poaching, it's tactical asset denial.
I'm sorry, I just can't see it as strategically sound. Sky management is trying to fix a foundational gap, the brilliance of Coach White's system, with a reactive personnel move. And while, thinning the bench is the immediate goal, these kinds of desperate dealings reflect an organization that is focused on tearing others down, not building themselves up. It's so short-sighted. You don't acquire a winning culture in free agency, you have to build it.
So at the end of the day, the Sky's action is a masterful and, I'd argue, necessary power play. It just proves how high the Fever's ceiling has become.
And I maintain that it's a panic-driven admission of strategic failure and a full-on organizational crisis. They are absolutely running scared.
Well, the true test will be the outcome. We'll see if the Fever front office can hold the line and protect that crucial depth. That will tell us everything about the Sky's philosophy right now.
Either way, the off-season heat guarantees this rivalry is the gift that keeps on giving. And the full fallout from this boardroom battle is still very much unfolding.